Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's MP in at the 3 slot. And for the Raptors, their front court is Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick, and it's Pirtle in at the 5. And with every new season, DB, there's always a great sense of optimism around the NBA.
It's such an exciting time. Every team comes in with a clean slate. You've put a ton of work into your offseason in terms of individual skill development. There's a lot of optimism, and so much has yet to play out.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. And Barnes gets double-teamed. Shot clock at 3, quickly with a wide-open look. That 3 off the mark. And so MV will bring it up for Golden State. Curry can't get it to go. To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
I think when you think Scotty Barnes, you think a well-defined skill set. He can pass, he can defend, he's got size. This guy can do it all.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
Quickly. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
How about the vertical Emmanuel quickly is showing you right there? That is tough.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. That one goes. Count it.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Tries the spin move. Screen by Pirtle. Here's Barrett. Back to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Over Butler. Barnes can't get it to go.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
MP finds Curry. Back to MP. Good, and Curry gets the assist. MP's got 6 points.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
Back to quickly. Toronto working the ball around now. To the paint. Wants to get it to Barrett and does. And the rejection by MP. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he was very efficient with his shooting, with a solid percentage in both field goals and free throws. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Warriors leading by 4. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. GA, why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Now, MP. After R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. Yep, it counts.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Barrett, no good. Warriors have gone 7-9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
Now, here's Quickly. Green with the block.
Aggression. That's how Draymond plays.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Warriors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Moody is out there with Brogdon. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's MP. And it's Kuminga in at the four-man position. Now MP. After Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Ingram against MP. Here's Murray Boyle. And he drops it in from the low post. Murray Boyles has got 6.
Boy, the defense was in perfect position, but it simply didn't matter. He's just too skilled, too good.
It's blocked. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And Toronto making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Here's MP. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Kelishvili. Stolen by Brogdon. Moody with it. Picked up by Barrett. A nice shot by Moody.
How about the touch on that shot? That is tougher than it looks, folks.
Barrett the pass to Kelishvili. Here's Dick. Buries the long-range jumper. Dick's got his second bucket.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
To the middle. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
Warriors leading by 12. And they double up MP. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
And the Raptors making a change here. Myrtle's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Barrett, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Kuminga throws it down.
That's as easy as it gets for Kuminga. Defense has to bring more energy than that.
Raptors trail by 16. Barnes kicks to Pirtle. Pass to Dick. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Kevin?
One of the best for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Raptors making a switch here. Quickly is checked in. Then for the Warriors. So it's the Golden State Warriors sitting at a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly.
Fans, your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans.
Happy you could join us. First up for the West, MP.
Well, MP said he's focused on improving each day. And that's what leads to winning these awards.
Great work ethic, Shaq, and one of the game's great competitors.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Warriors.
I'm guessing my buddy over here loving it. They were forcing the ball into the paint with...
And that's a halftime wrap.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Out in the wings for him, it's Dick and Barrett. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. And it's quickly in at the one. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Quickly setting the pick for Dick. Knocks down the three ball. Dick's got 8.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
MP, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pirtle trying to get open, and the layup is good. Barrett's got his third bucket of the night.
Awesome big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me? I can finish anyway.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And Barrett gets it to go.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Nailed from three-point land.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Butler against Barnes. Down low. Pirtle's shot is off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Pass to Dick. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. MP outside. Hits the three-point foul. MP's got 37.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Looking to end the run. And Barrett slams it in.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
From Emmanuel Quickly.
Curry dishes to MP. Curry passes to MP. And the dunk by MP.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Onside, Barrett. The three from Barnes. Not going to go that time. Warriors have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Barnes outside. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Pass to Dick. Misses the three.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
MP from deep three-point land. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Back to quickly. From deep. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Barnes looking around. Shot clock at 6. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Here's Dick. Pirtle trying to get open. Dick can't get it to go.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
It's just certain guys have a nose for the basketball. I don't think you teach that. Great second effort there.
Barnes screen on Curry. Trying to end the drought. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's MP making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Jonathan Kuminga. Moses Moody is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's MP in at the 3. Count that bucket. MP's got 45 points.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Ingram outside. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Moody finds MP. Ingram with the steal. Here's Walter. He's guarded by Brogdon. Walter can't get it to go. MP inside. Good on the shot. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
What a quality possession. MP cashing in down low.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebound by Nurkic.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
MP drills the baseline jumper. MP's got 49 points in the game.
You have to be willing to take the mid-range, folks. It makes your game that much more dynamic. MP showing you he's got that.
There at the pass to Ingram. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Here's MP. And, yep, another basket.
And this is an all-time great score, a 50-point performance tonight.
Rally's just cracked the top 5, alone in 5th place for the most career 50-point performances. And that one's good. Mamu Kalashvili.
Nice work by Ingram, keeping his eyes open, allowing him to find an opportunity for a teammate.
The 3 from MP. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. A 3 from MP. Again, what an avalanche!
And he has all the tools and the desire.
Now tied for second most 60-point games. What a career he's had. My goodness. And that one's good, Ingram.
And you see the polish from Ingram as a scorer from every level. His versatility is a boon for this offense.
And here's MP for 3. Toronto, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
For 3, Ingram, and the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Ingram deciding where to go with it. With the teardrop, it's rebounded by Kuminga. The drive by MP, and it goes down 2 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now let's... Jennifer, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. See you next time.